All right, guys, we're going to move on to our mats and we're going to get started. So we're actually going to be starting standing today. So you can come up to the top of your mat, facing the front of the mat, feet a little bit apart. And then bringing your hands together in front of your chest. Now just take a moment here to feel the soles of your feet on the earth. And allow your whole body weight to sink down through your torso, through your legs, into the heels and the toes. And we're going to begin with tuning into our breath. And we're going to do this floating with the breath quite a few times in our warm up so that we really, really tune into that calming effect on the nervous system of the breath. So our hands at namaste at the heart, starting at center. On an inhale, we'll stretch your arms up over your head. And as you breathe out, circle arms to the sides and fold down. On an inhale, bring your hands to your shins as close to the knees as you can. Lift your chest. And on an exhale, fold. Sink chest to thighs. With an in-breath, sweeping arms out to the side and up until palms touch. Exhaling, hands to heart. And now we just keep going with this. Breathing in, reach up. On your exhale, sweep and fold down in your own time through the half lift. Try and bring your spine and chest parallel to the floor. And then as you breathe out, a deep fold and just sinking into that exhale. Floating up when you're ready, bringing hands to center again. Keep flowing, guys. Full deep breaths into the side ribs. Really bowing deep with each exhale. Through your half lift, all in your own time. And then deep fold again. Keep going. Allow for the face to soften. And the whole time you're moving your upper body and your arms, feeling those feet on the mat, feeling the heaviness of your whole body pushing down into the earth. We're going to take one more fold. The next time you come to your half lift with hands on shins, we'll hold it there. So as I said, we're going to do these exact same floats a couple more times in our warm up. And try to come up to this full lift with your hands just below the knees or even on the knees each time you do the half lift. Let's take fingertips down to the floor. We're stepping right leg back into a lunge. Keep your knee up. Check that your front heel is under your front knee. Your fingers or hands are on either side of your heel, not in front of the line of your toes. And keep stretching your chest all the way forwards. Now we're going to step that right foot forward and go straight to the lunge on the other side, taking your left leg all the way back, heel up nice and high, front heel under the front knee. Again, your hands on either side or the arch of the foot, so if you can, each side of the heel to help you get that alignment of the front knee. So staying with the breath. And then we step left foot forward, feet are a little bit apart. And we move into those arm floats again. With the inhale, rise, arms overhead. Exhaling, palms to center. As you breathe in, stretch back up again. Big circle of the arms to the side as you forward bend. Hands come to shins on the inhale, chest lift parallel to the floor. As you breathe out, sink deep. Relax the forehead. Floating up with the breath when you're ready. Returning to the center each time. Keep going, guys. Now, next time you're in your forward fold, you just stay down in the forward bend. So the knees can be bent or straight, or you can pedal your knees out a little bit. You can sway, you can roll, do whatever you need there to sink and settle into your back and your hips. And now we're going to take right leg back into a lunge again. So exactly the same as you did the last time. Right leg steps back, left knee over your left heel. Slide your fingers either side the left foot, not in front of the toes. And now we're going to keep the right heel pressing behind the ankle. Don't turn your heel in and down. It goes straight back with your breath. In breath, stretch the front knee straight. Out breath, bend the knee. You can bend that front knee as deeply as you want to. And then just keep going. But moving with breath. In breath to straighten, out breath to bend. And then if you find that that right foot is too far back or forward, adjust, get it into the right place. Each time you bend that front knee, stretch your chest forward as the hips sink. The next time you bend your left knee, or keep the knee bent. And from there, step your right foot forwards. Change and take the left leg back on the other side, coming to your lunge again. Front knee over the front heel if you can. And then we bend and straighten. Inhale to stretch the front knee straight, or straight as you can. Exhale to bend. Make sure that you're hugging your tummy muscles tight each time you bend that front knee. Try not to overarch in your spine, particularly if hips are going low. Then the back can arch a little bit too much. So be careful of that. Now stretch straight and bend one more time. Next time you bend that right knee, hold it there. And step the left foot forward, feet a little bit apart. And we go one more time, rising and falling with breath. On your in-breath, take arms up to the side and up. On your exhale, hands slide to heart. In-breath reaches overhead again. On the exhale, forward bend. As you breathe in, lift your chest halfway, stretch it forward. On the exhale, really sink deep into the upper body. Relaxing neck, relaxing shoulders. Once more, just keep going in your own time. Next time you forward bend, we'll stay there. Now this time we're going to move back into a low lunge, taking the right leg back, knee to the mat. Still front heel directly under your front knee, hands onto the left thigh or knee. We'll press down into the palms and draw your chest all the way up and back. Soften the shoulders down, away from your ears. I'm going to take fingers to the ground, step the right foot forward, and take your left leg back. Knee drops to the floor. And bring your hands to your other leg. A little bit of pressure into the palms to help the chest draw up and back and open. I'm going to take palms down to the floor. And now we're going to step back into a down dog. And when you step to down dog, bring your feet together, big toes together, either heels touching or just slightly apart. And hang your head, dropping the full body weight down through your arm bones now, so that you're well connected to the mat through your palms and your fingers. Now we're going to keep those big toes together. Open your knees and drop your knees out to the sides of your mat. Push your hips back towards your heels. Drop your forehead. Stretching arms forward. And moving straight into our downward hero twist. Threading your right arm under your chest. Stretching left arm forwards. With each exhale, dropping deep into your whole body. And let's change it over to the other side. Reach your right arm over your head. Take the left arm through to the other side. Turn the left ear down. Once again, melting down with each exhale. Feeling that weight of your body pulling you into the earth. And then reach your left arm forward, turning your forehead towards the mat. From there, you're going to slide all the way up into a Sphinx pose. And drop your chin to your throat. Fully soften and relax the back of your neck. Soften into the eyelids and the eyeballs. Relax your cheeks and your mouth. Maybe taking a few sideways rolls, left to right. And if you're rolling your head, then centering again. And now making your way up into your down dog again. And it's giving it a really good stretch out there. And each time your head is lower than your heart, it's an opportunity just to let go of your thoughts. Let them fall out of the top of yourself. We're going to move into our Surya Namaskar. Step, walk, or hop, feet to hands, dropping down deep into the forward bend at the top of the mat. And with your inhale, stretch up to standing, arms to the sky. Exhaling, arms down your sides or hands to center. Straight back up with your arms on your inhale. On your out breath, forward fold, tip into your toes in front of shins. Through the stretch, lengthening chest forward, and then back and down into your plank. Take your time, guys. Traveling down when you're ready, through your back bend, and then back to down dog. Again, relax your neck. Let the head get super heavy. Stretch out those neck muscles. Free up space between your head and your heart. From here, step, walk, or hop forward to your forward fold at the top of the mat. Lovely jumps. With an inhale, rise and really lift with the side ribs as the arms go up. Exhaling, hands to center. As you're ready, straight back up with an inhale. Bowing deep as you exhale. Squeeze your tummy tight to fold you deeper. Through your half lift as you breathe in. As you're ready, take yourself back and down, all the way through and back to down dog. Stay with the breath, completely focused on your breathing. Center your mind and your spirit through your breath focus. Our focus of class today, guys, it's shoulders, upper back, and hip opening. We're going to travel feet to hands, feet a little bit apart. On an inhale, we rise, arms overhead. And then on an exhale, reach your arms out to the side in a T shape. You're going to cross your right arm on top of your left and hook your fingers over your upper back around the sides of the shoulders. Press your elbows away from your chest. Take in a deep breath and then forward bend. And you can bend your knees as you fold to release the hips. Releasing the hips will help the shoulders release. Then stretch the legs straighter if you want to. And now press your upper arms towards your face. And you might actually be able to wiggle your chin into your upper arms and get your chin in closer to your throat. There's going to be a little bit of squishing there in your face. Okay, but this is not about opening your face, it's about opening your upper back. The squishy face is okay. Keep stretching the elbows down towards the floor. And on an inhale, come all the way up. Once you're standing, you're going to open your arms out into your T shape again, and then cross your left arm on top of your right. Get your fingers all the way around. If you can, you hook them onto the shoulder blade bones. Press the elbows forward. On an exhale, take it into your forward bend again. Bend the knees as you fold so that you're not tightening your back and the hips. And then stretch the legs out. Again, your upper arms push towards your face. Try and wiggle that chin into your throat and press down with your elbows. You're meeting your hands to the ground. And from there, make your way back into your downward facing dog. We're going to be moving into a low lunge. So step right foot forward, left feet drops to the floor, taking your arms to warrior one. Once your arms are up, you're going to squeeze those leg muscles on the right thigh tight. And even though your hips are going forward, pull the right thigh bone back from your knee to your right sits bone. So plug the thigh bone in. Keeping your lunging legs, you're moving into a twist, left hand to the right side, right arm behind you. Look back over that right shoulder. Yep, and now again, left hand over, you're turning the right way. Yep, chest towards your camera or your device, you go. Right arm wraps back behind you. And let's release out, palms to the mat. With your breath, you're either stepping right leg to plank or taking it back to your down dog split. In your own time, take your version of your transition, whatever it is that you choose to do right now. When you're ready, you're stepping left foot forwards for your low lunge on the other side. Right knee drops to the floor and your arms go up alongside your ears. Staying there with your breath. Yes. Squeeze the muscles on the left thigh and pull the thigh bone back. Then work with your integration in that pelvic bone, in the hip joints. And taking it into your twist, right hand over the left leg, left arm wraps and twists back behind you. Turn your chest around to the left. Keep pushing the pelvis forward, but don't jam the hips forward. You should feel comfortable in the lunge, not too intense. Releasing palms down to the floor. With your breath, traveling left leg to plank or down dog split. Once more, taking your transition in your own time. Great, guys, looking nice and strong today. From your down dog, we're making our way into a squat, feet to hands. Now feel the soles of your feet and check that you're not putting more weight on the big toe and the inner ankle side of your foot. Shift a lot of weight to the outer edges, baby toe side of the foot. And then lifting your hips, standing forward bend, placing your feet wherever you want them, either together or wide or hip distance apart. Just give it a really good stretch out into the back of the legs. Each exhale, dropping down deeper into your chest. With an in-breath, you're going to rise, arms overhead, and as you exhale, you fall straight back down again over your thighs. After you fold, extend the heart, and then go straight back to your downward facing dog. From down dog, warrior 2, right foot forward. And now you're going to wrap your left arm underneath your right and come into eagle arms. Bring your thumbs to your forehead and stretch your elbows out away from your chest. From there, we're going to fold down to the inside of the right thigh. So as you fold, press your elbows towards the floor. And what you can do here is you really squish your elbows into each other and then use that traction of the upper arms pushing into each other to then help stretch the elbows down. You push down with that left elbow to get the right elbow lower. And now when we come up, guys, we're going to stretch the right knee straight and reach your arms up over your head. So you come all the way up, right leg straight, arms over your head. Swing your right arm under your left, bend your right knee again. And back into the fold. So press down, get those elbows nice and low. Now it's staying down. Release your hands to the mat. Either right leg to plank or down dog split. Take a vinyasa transition in your own time. Completely immersed in your breath as you move. When you're ready, left foot forwards for your warrior 2 on the other side. We're going to wrap right arm underneath the left into eagle arms. Hands move to your forehead, stretch your elbows away from your chest and then fold. As you fold, press the elbows towards the ground. And what you might find as you do this is there might be a little bit of a tension creeping into the back of your neck. There's not really much you can do about that now other than just observe it. As you know, observing brings energy and then possibly softness. So we're going to come all the way up. As your left leg straightens, take your arms up over your head. Swing the left arm underneath the right. As you do that, bend your left knee again and then fold forward once more. Squeeze those inner thigh muscles tight, suctioning them onto the bones of your legs. Keep those legs strong. Now staying down, release your twisting arms, hands to the mat. With your breath, stepping left leg to plank, or take it back and up to the sky. And then flowing down, do your back bend, and back to down dog. We're going back into a squat, guys. We're going to do it a little bit differently this time if you want to, or you repeat your arms the same as the last time you were here. So we're going to wiggle the shoulders down on the inside of the knees and take your arms in front of your shins. Reach your arms wide, coming onto your fingertips. So you sit down into the groins and press your upper arms really firmly into your shins. So you look down at the ground underneath your face. Relax the back of the neck. And really root into your fingers. It's like you kind of push your fingertips through the earth or through the mat or the floor. From here, we're going to go into standing forward bend, thumb to the sky, reach your arms behind you and interlace your fingers behind your back. Once more, relax the back of your neck, your throat, sides of the neck. Head nice and heavy. Allowing any worries or stress is clogging your brain to just fall out of the top of your head. Now keep your arms back behind you, and with an inhale, come all the way up to standing. Let's take it into chair pose. On an in-breath, knees bend, arms lift up. On your out-breath, forward fold over thighs. After you forward bend, you lengthen your heart forward and take yourself straight back into your down dog. We're going to be moving into a low lunge. We're stepping the right foot forward, taking arms up to warrior one. That's the same as you did the last time. It's heavy in your back foot and shin bone. And then taking it into the twist, left hand over the right thigh, right arm wraps back behind you. All right, looking good, guys. With an in-breath, take arms back up to warrior one, and then open into warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back. So press your right knee open with your right forearm, and wrap your left arm back behind you. So really push that knee with the forearm and use that resistance to help you twist and get that left shoulder all the way back. Circling palms over to the floor. You're going to take right leg back and up to the sky to down dog split and hold it there. Bend your right knee if you want to. Stretch open the front of the hip. Keep lifting that right side of the pelvis way up. Let's take that low lunge on that side. Right foot to the ground, then stepping your left foot up and dropping right knee to the floor. Danielle, other foot. You got it. Okay, arms up to warrior one when you're ready. Taking the twist, turning your chest to that left leg, right hand over the left thigh, left arm wraps all the way back. Allow your breath to help you sink into that right thigh. With an inhale, we sweep arms back up over your head. And on your exhale, warrior two, left arm forward, right arm back. Press the left knee open with the left forearm or wrist. And then you wrap your right arm behind your back. And really press into the left leg with the left arm. Swivel your chest and ribs. All right, circle, sweep it over, palms to the mat. Left leg back and up, down, dog split. Bending the knee if you did it on the other side. Really opening the groins and the pelvis. Now bringing your foot to the ground. And you're going to take your feet forwards to the top of the mat, bringing your feet to touch each other, heels and big toes together. We're going to be coming into a toe squat here. So once you're in the forward bend, keep your toes out. I'm going to keep your heels relatively close together, but they don't have to be touching the knees out to the side, bringing hands to your chest. So once you're there, we're going to try and open the knees as wide as you can, lengthen your tailbone down. From here, we're going to turn it straight into a forward bend. So twist the heels back, forward bend, sweep your arms up and turn your palms to the ceiling. So it's like you're diving into a pool. Arms up, head down, stretching out backs of knees. Now, if you need to, you can use your fingers on the ground to help you balance. Otherwise, we're coming straight back into that toe squat, heels turn in, knees open, hands to your chest. And then maybe coming into Natarajasana arms. You bring index fingers and thumbs together in Uddiyana Mudra. Again, we're going to go into our forward bend, heels to the ground, sweep the arms down and then back behind you, palms face the sky, sinking your head. Really working and strengthening those hamstrings with these squats. Once more, toes turn out, heels turn in, come to your squat. The challenge there is to not touch the ground as you alternate. Maybe reaching the arms up. And one more time into your standing forward bend. This time you're going to hold onto your ankles, your calves, and really squeeze your chest into your thighs. Give it a really good lengthening out through the back of the legs. From here, making your way back into your downward dog. From down dog, we're going into warrior two, taking right foot forwards. Like you did earlier, take your left arm under your right in eagle arms, and then fold, pressing elbows towards the ground. Get your elbows as close to the floor first, then you can let the forearms drop or take the forearms parallel to the floor. Try not to shift your weight into your wrists and your hands. Try and keep the weight and the pressure into the elbows and the upper arms. Otherwise, you lose the major stretch in the back body. And like the last time we did this, we're going to come all the way up, right leg straight, arms over your head. Wrap your right arm under your left, bend your right knee, and again, fold down into those eagle legs. Eagle arms, warrior two legs. Stretch the elbows down. Try to soften the neck. And now this time we're going to move into Skandasana. So you can undo the forearms, bend your left knee, stretch the right leg straight. Maybe you're coming into a toe squat here on the left foot. Either fingertips on the ground or hands to chest. Or if you want to take this a bit deeper, like you did with your squat, take your arm, your left arm in front of the left shin, reach the right arm out to the side, and try and sink your forehead to the floor. So if you really want to get down, you've got to keep trying to get your left heel down. Maybe the left heel is just hovering off the mat. The higher the heel is, the higher your head will be. From your Skandasana, we're going to move into a high lizard. So we bend the right knee, bring your hands to the inside of the right foot and turn onto the left heel. Take your left hand off the left side of your mat and let the hand turn out a little bit. You're going to turn your right toes out at a diagonal angle and open the knee. So you can push onto the right thigh or knee with your right hand, and then maybe arching the spine, coming into a little bit of a back bend, and then maybe lifting your right arm all the way up and leaning it in the direction of the back of your head. And then maybe bringing your right hand behind your head or your neck and really opening the right side of your chest. We're taking hands onto your mat, right leg back and up to the sky, down dog split. Bend your knee like we did before. But this time, try and make that right thigh and knee even more over towards the left side of your body. Now we take that all over to the other side. So right foot to the ground in your down dog, coming to warrior two with the left foot forward. We wrap right arm underneath the left, eagle arms. Press your elbows away from your chest and then fold down. As you fold, push down with the elbows. Let the hands lift to start so that you can really get the upper back opening. Then you can let the forearms drop a bit. Try not to have your hands lower than your elbows though. Keep the elbows and the wrists and forearms on the same level, or elbows lower than wrists. Now we're going to come all the way up, left leg straightens, arms go up over your head. From there, swinging left arm under the right, you bend into your left knee again, fold the elbows down, take those eagle arms towards the mat. Check in with your breath, soften the breath. Now we release the arms, we're moving into Skandasana, right knee bends, left leg straightens, left. Maybe you're toe squatting here on the right foot. Maybe just balancing fingers or using hands wherever you need them to help you balance, or taking it deeper. Your chest, reaching right arm in front of the right knee, stretch the left arm out to the side, squeezing the fingertips down, and then sinking your forehead. Maybe you get forehead down and heel down. Now we're going to move into our high lunge or our high lizard. So chest goes up, bend the left knee, turn the right heel up. Take your right hand off the side of your mat, turn the hand out a little bit, and then turn your left toes out at a diagonal angle. Let the knee lean open. Lift your chest, lift the arm, lean it back. Maybe bending that left elbow to open the chest a little bit more. Maybe bringing your left hand behind your head and really arching the spine. But keep those legs really strong to support the back bend. Hands go down to the floor, left leg back and up to your down dog split. So bend that left knee, lift it high. And then try and take the left thigh more over your body towards the right. Bringing left foot down to the ground in your down dog. Step your feet in to touch each other. We're coming into a toe squat at the back of the mat. So you're going to bend your knees, squeeze the thighs together. If you can, try and have your inner ankles together, big toes together, hands to your chest. Lengthen up through your heart, lengthen up through sides of the neck. And then if you want to twist it, we'll take left elbow down to right thigh. Right elbow points straight up to the ceiling. If you're struggling with your balance here, try and lift your thighs and your bum a little bit higher. That will make you work a bit more, but it will also give you more strength to balance. Bringing hands back to center, and then taking right elbow to the left leg. Left elbow pointing straight up over the right elbow. And bringing hands down to the floor and lift your bum, standing forward bend, stretch out the backs of the legs. And from the back of your mat, to try and keep your heels down. Walk your hands slowly, slowly, a little bit forwards, and then root the heels. And your hands push, walk a little bit further forward, push the heels down. Walk the hands a little bit further forward. Push the heels down. Try and keep the heels on the floor. Take your arms all the way to the front of your mat. And now from here, we're going to take pass button and step right forwards. You're down, both knees straight. You're just folding over that right thigh, lengthening to the backs of both your knees and legs. Keep good weight into the big toe side of each of your feet. And now from here, we're going to come all the way up. Keep your feet where they are. Stretch your arms forward and lift all the way up to standing, arms over your head. Once your arms are over your head, wiggle your right foot to the center of your mat. And now wiggle your back foot across the right leg, the thighs across. You take your left over to the right, hold of your left wrist with your right hand and side bend. You pull that left arm over, hips might lean a little bit towards the right, inner thighs are squeezing against each other to help you balance. You might be wobbling around a little bit, it is a balancing pose. And then coming up to center, keep your legs as they are, so the thighs are crossed, fold down over your right thigh and bring the fingertips to the ground. So your left hand will be on the baby toe side of your right foot. And then we're going to take a twist. So keep the right hand down and take the right arm up to the sky. So you're in a version of a twisting triangle. There we go. Again, it's the balancing pose. Hand is on the left baby toe side of your foot. And then bringing your arm down. You keep your front foot where it is. Shift your weight onto your right foot. A standing split. Left leg up to the sky. If you want to bend that left knee and reach back and hold your foot with your right hand, you can. If you're doing that version, then lift the left knee really high to stretch out the thigh. You let go of your foot. Step your left leg back into a lunge. And from there, right leg back and up, down dog splits with the right leg. And then taking right foot down to the floor. Parsvottanasana. Left foot steps forward. Right heel turns in and down, folding over the left thigh. And our legs and feet stay exactly as they are. With the inhale, we're going to come all the way up, arms over your head. Wiggle your left foot to the center of your mat. And then wiggle your right foot across the mat behind you so that the thighs are crossed. Take hold of your right wrist with your left hand. And then bend over towards the left and pull your arm over your ear. So really heavy in the feet. And then coming up to center. So keep the legs crossed and fold forward, taking your fingers to the ground or hands to the ground. So your right baby finger will be on the outside of your left baby toe. And then we move into the twist, keeping right hand down, lift your left arm up. Danielle, I think you're twisting the wrong way. Left hand down, right arm up. Oh, no, you're so deep. Sorry, it's my camera. Okay, sorry. My apologies. Okay, now we're going to move it into that standing split. So your arm comes down, shift onto your left foot, right leg goes up to the sky. Once you're there, if you did it on the other side, you can bend that right knee, reach back with the left hand for right foot. And then letting go of your foot. Step your right foot back into lunge, left leg back and up to the side, down dog splits. And then bringing that left foot down to touch your right foot, so feet together in a down dog. And you're making your way into a full child's pose. Keeping feet together, drop your knees to the mat, knees touch. Take your arms down your sides and curl yourself into a nice tight little ball, forward to the ground. And now curling yourself up, you're going to make your way into a seated forward bend of your choice. So taking legs out in front of you, either feet together or taking your heels to the sides of your mat, or opening out wide into Upperback Konasana if you prefer. Whatever seated forward bend you want to do, go for it. Make sure it's a symmetrical one. And lifting yourself up, making your way down onto your back. You're going to bend your knees up and take feet to the sides of your mat. And just do a few rolls left to right with your thighs and your knees. Next time your knees lift up, we'll keep them up. Bring your feet together. Flop the thighs and the knees apart into sleeping cobbler's pose. Supta Baddha Konasana. We'll be here for a couple of minutes. So get comfortable. Adjust your arms. Find your favorite position for your arms in this pose. With each successive out breath, feel your body soften. Softening and sinking with each exhale. Feeling your whole back body melt into the ground. Dropping the shoulders and the arms down deeper and deeper with each breath. And now sliding your legs straight, flop your feet, flop the knees, and relax the joints and the thighs. Notice the sensation of your breath flowing in and out through your nostrils, the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. Feeling the shape of your body as a whole, lying on the floor right now. You gently touch your thumb over the tip of each finger. Start to wake up your toes. Waking up wrists and ankles. Taking in a full deep inhale to your whole body. Reach out and stretch, or give yourself a hug. Breathing knees to chest. And we'll make our way up to sitting. May our minds be open to the divine light that guides us. May our hearts be open to the divine love that surrounds us. May the angels keep us and bless us and bring us joy. Namaste, ladies. Thanks, guys. Take care. Stay warm.
Thanks.